Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome in. Every Sunday and Tuesday of the week at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I post pre-recorded videos, and today will be vintage jewelry, I believe. Maybe some modern pieces. We'll see. But if I'm not posting jewelry, show and sells, I could be conducting an unboxing or maybe a thrift haul, many other things. So, with that said, let's just start with this one here. And this one is a beautiful pendant. Has a peach rose flower in the center with a very ornate frame made up of flowers and leaves. It is dimensional, and on the back, yep, it's a mirror. And it is signed right there, Avon. It's on a very long chain. This is a double link Rolo chain. There is a large spring ring clasp. This one here, let's see if I wrote it down. I believe I did. It has a 15-inch drop, making that necklace 30 inches. And the pendant, along with the bell, is almost 3 inches high. This one here will be item number 1. Next piece, really fun colors. Pink with different shades of green, beads, really unique shapes. Very long as well. This one has a spring ring clasp closure. The drop, I can even double it. The drop on this is 24.5 inches. So this necklace is 49 inches long. Really unique beads. They do feel cold, so I'm thinking they're glass. There could be some acrylic components. This one here will be, let's straighten it out nice so you can see. Item number 2. Next up, I have a pair of sterling silver earrings on a hook ear wire. There is brown leather inserts within with a very ornate frame. They do have some weight to them. They are signed on the back, 925. This pair will be, oh, the glare. Item number 3. Next up, I have this open cuff, black enamel. I am going to say this could very well be stainless steel. It has this type of design, and inside it is faintly marked. That does say made in England, and it says celebrity fashion jewels. Measuring this, it comes out to, let's see, 7.5 inches. It really reminds me of the vintage Sheffield enamel cuffs that are also in stainless steel. And well, Sheffield is known for also 925, and it's also a company in England. So this one here, like I said, is very, very similar to the vintage Sheffield enamel open cuffs. This one here says made in England, celebrity fashion jewels, and this will be item number 4. Next up, I have a elastic stretch bracelet made up of silver tone beads, and you have these really adorable black enamel. They look like purses. These actually look like crowns. And then you also have some black beads, well, 4 of them. Let me bring you in close now so you can see. They have this raised bead design all around, even on the sides. The bottoms are just, they're solid too. They need to be polished. The stretch, you know what? It's not the greatest. Yeah, you see, it is kind of outstretched, but these components are so neat. Really nice. And hey, you can restring these or even make a brand new bracelet or earrings. Let me grab the magnet. Yep, I thought so. But hey, like I said, these beads are heavy. All those charms are solid, and so are the beads. So this one here, I mean, you can wear it carefully, or you can repurpose them. And this one here will be item number, oh, let me switch the card to reflect the next number, which is number 5. Next up, I have a oval gold tone clamper bracelet. Measures 7 inches. Gold tone with black enamel, and it is signed NRO on the inside. That's pretty neat. 7 inches. That's about what it looks like. Let's see. Bring you out a little. And this one here will be number 6. Next up, I have this bracelet. Gorgeous. 3 strands of Spiga wheat style chains. This is not precious metal. This is silver tone. And you have this wonderful cabochon with the weave, basket weave frame. And this very well could be amber. I think when I Google search this bracelet, there are other sellers claiming so. But let's see. I don't know. Okay, I do see green specks and that greenish tone to it. Very well could be. But all I know is this here is Can you see the name? It's a Ben-Amun. Ben-Amun, I don't know if you realize, is a very well-known New York City-based jewelry brand. They started in 1980, founded by Isaac Manovitz, and they just make amazing quality jewelry. I mean, even Jackie Kennedy wore it back in the day. This here, when I connected it, it measured in at 6 3/4. Now, looking at the clasp, you see how it is? And you just pop it in, and it's secure. But it's kind of tricky, I think, to unlatch it. You see that little bar that's poking out? You have to depress that, and then it'll come apart. So this here does have some wear. Needs a good polish right there. Really pretty bracelet. Did I say the measurements? 6 3/4, I believe. Just a really nice bracelet. I had just mailed them my necklace for them to detangle, and they took care of it right away and had no questions. So, in fact, I'll show you that in a moment. But this here, Ben-Amun bracelet, will be item number 7. Here is the beautiful necklace that they had returned to me. It was so tangled, I needed them to untangle it, and they even cleaned it. Now it is beautiful, sparkling new. You have the brass tone spikes, you have the silver tone spikes. They all cascade down, and then you do have several chains which are purposely twisted like that. But it was the bottom portion that was really tangled up. So we have this. It was on the cover of a magazine worn by Vanessa Hudgens, I think her name is. And here you can see Ben-Amun. So this one, you know what? This one is for sale as well. So this one will be... you know what? Since it's an addendum, I'm going to make this one a 7A. Yeah, this one will be 7A. Next up, I have this copper hair clip. Yeah, there's a lot of wear, but there's a story behind who makes this. I'm going to show you the back. As you can see, these wires do need a good polish. In fact, I see a little green spot right there. And here's the back of the hairpin, and you'll notice the name REBAJES. Okay, let me try this. Rebajes. Maybe. Let me tell you about this brand. It's a New York City brand. In 1922, Francisco Torres came to New York City on a steamship from his hometown of Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. He was only 16 years old. He came by himself, but he convinced the immigration authorities to allow him to enter the U.S. by speaking fluent English and showing them he had $300 in cash in his pocket. Now, mind you, this was 1922. He wanted to come to the U.S. to pursue his dreams. He changed his name to Frank Ribajas. Is that how you say it? Ribajas? Let's go with that for now. And that's his mom's last name. He was repurposing cans and scrap metal into animal-shaped sculptures. In 1932, he displayed his works on an ironing board at the Washington Square Park Outdoor Festival in Greenwich Village. Somebody was there who caught sight of his crafts, and it was Juliana Force. She is the very first director of the Whitney Museum of American Art. She purchased his entire collection for $30. He used the money he earned to open his first shop in Greenwich Village. It was basically a 4 feet wide space between two buildings. There was like a makeshift roof, a dirt ground, like dirt floor. And there he sat and created his jewelry and his crafts, all inspired by cultural references, modern art, and the natural world. All his pieces were pretty affordable and sold for less than $10 at that time. So his jewelry quickly became very popular in the late 1930s. He exhibited at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, at the Brooklyn Museum, and even at the 1939 New York World's Fair. There he upgraded to larger storefronts in Greenwich Village. In 1942, he actually settled in at a very expansive space on 355 Fifth Avenue, which is between 35th and 36th Street, 1 block north of, at that time, B. Altman's, and it was on the same street as Cartier and Tiffany's. He called it the Ribajas Jewelry and Gifts. The store was designed by Puerto Rican architect Jose Fernandez, which gave it a very avant-garde interior. There was a S-shaped counter suspended from the ceiling that was the centerpiece. The store reflected modernist principles, used colors such as gray marble and oak along with bronze, and he employed about 100 artisans. There were calfskin covered furniture. I think I have found some, I found photos that I will show you in the next slide. In 1960, he sold his trademark name and business to a one-time master craftsman by the name of Otto Bade, who already had his own jewelry brand called Orb Originals. And then, well, prior to that, in 1958, Rebajas left the United States for Spain. He was really more interested in sculpture. Now, remember I said his name was Francisco Torres? He was born in 1905. He passed away in 1990. And this here is one of his very ornate works in copper. And if you ever come across any of his jewelry, you should grab it. Really wonderful history here in New York City. A teenager who came alone to the United States to pursue his dreams. So this one here will be number 8. Next up, I have another bracelet. This one here is a gold tone. Could use a really good wipe. There's what the links look like on the side, on this side, and on the back. There is a fold over clasp. This one measures in. You know, when I measured it, the bottom came out to 7 inches and the middle portion was 6.5. But that's what it would look like. It kind of gives me I don't know, maybe an Art Deco feel. This one here will be number 9. Next up, I have this necklace. This is glass, beautiful green, faceted prong set beads hanging off a strand of lighter green prong set rhinestones. There is a brass tone hook closure, and here you can see the other end ends in a very nice rhinestone, which is the same color as the larger one. Well, not really, are they? Somewhat. Let me show you the back of this here. Completely closed, silver tone back. This here is beautiful. But measuring it, this came out to approximately 15 inches in its entirety. So we have this one here, and I'm gonna say this will be number 10. The next one, this one here also has the same color, lighter green rhinestones on the outside. And this one is made up of beautiful oval faceted prong set beads. This has a fold over clasp, and I'm gonna say that this is a what color is this? Silver tone? Perhaps. This one measures in at 6 3/4 inches. Let's take a look at the back of it. Needs a good clean. I see no brand whatsoever. But wow. Really pretty. So this one here will be number 11. Now, if I place them side by side, they're not... The rhinestones on the outside do match. The color of the Other stones are a pretty good match, but you know what? I think this one here has more of a blue-green, and the one on the right is more emerald green tone. So, okay, back to this one. Number 11. The last item in this show and sell is another necklace similar to the length of the green bead necklace. Why? Because this one is also 15 inches long. This one is made up of, well, let's see. You have graduating rows. You have a single row of faceted prong set rhinestones, which then goes into 2 rows, ending in the entire necklace being 3 rows. Here you can see, wowee, look at the AB coated rhinestones. All there. This one here. Let's show you the clasp. It's silver tone. Here is the back of the necklace. Completely closed back. I have to say this is in great condition. And this one here will wrap up this video. And it will be item number 12. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. And the jewelry, if you did, please give me that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. There's a subscribe button, free to subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your cohorts. And comment below. I love reading your comments. If there's anything you're interested in purchasing, all you need to do is email me. My email address is dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Purchasing instructions are at the end of the video. I always include them below in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list and pin it in the comment section so you know what items are no longer available. And it will be the first comment that appears. Any questions? Just email me. Thanks, everybody, for spending time with me again. And I hope to all my thank you so much to all the new subscribers, too. I appreciate you for watching. And I'll see you really soon. Bye now.